In this video, we learn about the concept of complementary angles. Complementary angles are two angles which add up to 90 degrees. Now, let us consider the right angle triangle given to us. At this point, we have an angle theta, and also we have an angle alpha. Now, if here is point P or vertex P, at this point we have small letter P, and also at this point we have small letter R, and here we have small letter Q. So from the figure, you will observe that P arrow Q is equal to 90 degrees, and also I have that Q P arrow is equal to theta, and also we have that P Q arrow is equal to alpha. So, but recall that the sum of the interior angle of a triangle is 180 degrees. So, if at this point we have 90 degrees, therefore alpha plus theta should be equal to 90 degrees. So we have that theta plus alpha is equal to 90 degrees. Let's call here equation A. So it follows that theta is equal to 90 minus alpha. Call here equation B, and also alpha is equal to 90 minus theta. Let's go here equation C. Now, from the figure, sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, and the opposite of theta is P, so we have P divided by R. And if you observe carefully, cos alpha is equal to P divided by R, because here is an alpha and cos is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. But from equation C, we have already established that alpha is equal to 90 minus theta. So therefore, at this point where we have alpha, we will replace with 90 minus theta. So therefore, we have that sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. So let's go here equation 1. Now, also, if we consider cos theta, from the figure, you will find out that cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse, which is Q divided by R, and also sine alpha is opposite. At this point, for sine alpha, Q is opposite, while for cos theta, Q is adjacent. So therefore, cos theta is equal to sine alpha. So we are given that this is Q divided by R, which is still equal to sine alpha. But we have already established that let alpha be equal to 90 minus theta. So we have that cos theta is equal to sine 90 minus theta. Let's go here equation 2. Now, if we go back to the figure again, we can observe that tan theta, which is the opposite divided by the adjacent, is giving us P divided by Q. And also cot theta, which is adjacent divided by opposite, is giving us P over Q. So therefore, we can say that tan theta is equal to P over Q, which is equal to cot alpha. But we have said that alpha should be equal to 90 minus theta. So therefore, we have that tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta. Let's go here, equation 3. Now, with equation 1, 2, and 3, we can be able to provide the solution to questions of complementary angles. Let's take up an example. So, we have example 1. We have that find the value of theta in the following equation. So, we have that sine theta is equal to cos 35. We have II cos 2 theta equal to sine 3 theta. And we have cos theta equal to sine theta plus 22 degrees. So let's start with the first. We have that sine theta is equal to cos 35 degrees. But recall that sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. So at this point, where we have sine theta, we can replace by cos 90 minus theta. So the equation becomes cos 90 minus theta equal to cos 35. Now at this point, this becomes 90 minus theta is equal to 35. So we have it that theta is equal to 90 minus 35, and the value of theta is equal to 55 degrees. So for question number 2, or II, we have that cos 2 theta is equal to sine 3 theta. Now let us express this equation in terms of sine theta. Recall that cos theta is equal to sine 90 minus theta. It follows that cos 2 theta is equal to sine 90 minus 2 theta. So therefore, at the point where we have cos 2 theta, we can replace with sine 90 minus 2 theta. So this becomes sine 90 minus 2 theta equal to sine 3 theta. So we have that 90 minus 2 theta is equal to 3 theta. At this point, you can have that 3 theta plus 2 theta will be equal to 90. So at this point, we have that 5 theta is equal to 90. Thus, theta is equal to 90 divided by 5, and the value of theta is equal to 18 degrees. So we have been able to obtain the value for theta. Now for III, we have that cos theta is equal to sine theta plus 22 degrees. So at this point, we will replace cos theta with sine 90 minus theta. So we have that this is sine 90 minus theta will be equal to sine theta plus 22 degrees. So this becomes 90 minus theta is equal to theta plus 22 degrees. So we have it that this is theta plus theta, 90 minus 22 degrees. So we have 2 theta at this point equal to 68. So theta is equal to 68 divided by 2. So therefore the value of theta is equal to 34 degrees. So at this point we have also obtained the value of theta. So for example 2, we are given that sine 90 minus 5 theta is equal to cos 180 minus theta. We are asked to find the value of theta. So we are given that sine 90 minus 5 theta will be equal to cos 180 minus theta. So recall that sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. So therefore this becomes cos, open bracket, 90 minus 5 theta equal to cos 180 minus theta. So at the left hand side we can have that cos 90 minus times 90 is minus 90, minus times minus 5 theta is plus 5 theta equal to cos 180 minus theta. So at the left hand side 90 can go. We have that cos 5 theta is equal to cos 180 minus theta. So we have it that 5 theta will be equal to 180 minus theta. So therefore we have that 5 theta plus theta is equal to 180, and this gives us 6 theta equal to 180. So theta is equal to 180 divided by 6, and the value of theta is equal to 30 degrees. So at this point, the value of theta is equal to 30. Thank you so much, and if you know you found the video helpful, please encourage us by liking this video, and for more videos like this, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.